Hello, good evening. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm having an okay weekend myself. It's been kind of weirdly busy though. That's kind of bizarre, but you know, it happens. I didn't want to sit too long on that screen because we're running a little bit late. I was like trying to clean up from making dinner and then I realized what time it was and I was like, oh crap. I realized that like I didn't have anything set up and I was supposed to be on soon. So sorry about that. We're about 10 minutes late. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying your weekend. I got some reading done. I'm reading this book called The House of the Beast. It's actually really cool. It's about this girl who it's like I'm gonna classify it as like a sci-fi fantasy. It's like a fantasy with some sci-fi elements. Because there's like different gods that favor different houses, like political houses in this like world. And this girl's basically the main character is like part of the House of the Beast. And like all the gods are like these kind of like almost like eldritch like gods. But it's really cool. I'm about like halfway through. And there's like one of them does like they like reanimate corpses fused with like clockwork, which is really cool. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want to like spoil anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I found out that the author, this was their first novel, but I found out that they are one of the artists for, I believe it's the like the Legend of Korra, like Avatar: The Saber, Legend of Korra comics. And throughout the book, they have little tiny illustrations, like in the margins and stuff of like either the characters or like if they're talking about a sword, there's like a picture of the sword in there. And it's really cool. I wish more books, like I miss having illustrations in books and having that throughout the whole story. Because there's probably at least one or two per chapter. But it makes it so nice. Like, I don't know, it just seems a little bit more immersive and it's really unique. But I'm really enjoying that. So I read a little bit this weekend. I had like a bunch of chores, like laundry and like blah, 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 you know. But other than that, like, yeah, I had a pretty good weekend so far. But I figured we'd play more of, let me move my mic a little bit because it's kind of, I wish I could get a new mic arm because this one's kind of janky. We're playing more Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood today, which will be fun. I'm interested to see where the story goes. Sorry, I yawned. I had coffee like not too long ago because I was like, I have been so exhausted. I'm on like a different medication and it makes me sort of tired. It's just a temporary one, but yeah, it makes me sleepy. So like I've been trying to like do stuff, but then like I'm also still like really tired. And I can't have like caffeine when I take it in the morning. So I've been drinking caffeine in the afternoon because I'm like exhausted by like 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna probably be a little scatterbrained because it also does that a little bit. But yeah, so ignore that because don't shade me. I thought I had, my hands are like really dry. I was looking because I usually have like lotion, you know, like hand cream in here because sometimes in the winter, like my hands get really dry. It's like a TMI, but I don't have it. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's, yeah, maybe I put it back in the bathroom. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. my hands are dry from like washing dishes, and I was like, oh, I'll just, I'll just put some lotion on when I go upstairs. Definitely did not have any in here. I don't know where it went. I don't know. I took everything off my desk because I was reorganizing it. I need to go get a new desk because I actually got rid of the desk that I usually have, and now I have this like, it's basically like a tiny table with all my stuff. But it's fine. Also, I'm not sure of our schedule yet for next week. We're still gonna play, we should still be fine Thursday and Sunday for the same times. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or Tuesday. Like which one of those days it's gonna be. It might be tomorrow, it might be Tuesday. Because I have to go pick a friend from the airport, and they're flying in last minute, and if they need me to pick them up tomorrow, then I'll have stream on Tuesday. If they don't need me to pick them up because they aren't super sure, then I'll have stream tomorrow. So I don't know. Whichever one of those days will play more Alone in the Dark, and then Thursday will be more Ghostwire Tokyo, and then probably more of this on Sunday again, because we're kind of just making our way through our games right now for spooky season. I might be able to squeeze another stream in next week, but it kind of depends, because I have been, like I said, this medicine's kind of making me all over the place, which, like, is fine. It's just a temporary medication, but it's still, like, it's kind of fucking me up. I'm so tired. Anyway, let me pull up our game. Potentially. Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a good weekend. One of my Stream Deck buttons looks... That's so weird. I wonder if I accidentally made it like a different color or something. It's like really dimmed. Maybe I picked a weird like tile for it. I just reset a couple of my buttons. Also, I am coming up with ideas for like channel points and stuff, and like sound redeems and some other things for you guys to mess around with your channel points and bits and stuff. Those are in the works. I'm sorry I haven't gotten that done. The past couple of weeks has been insane. So I am working on them. I'm hoping that sometime next week I can just sit down and get them all like worked out and set up, and then you guys can have some fun stuff to play around with while like I'm streaming. I also kind of want to get one of those little like, I found this like stream pet that I thought would be really cute, and I'm kind of thinking of getting it, but because I think that'll be fun for you guys too. But we'll have to see. See, I'm yawning already. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch over and see if my game is pulled up. I'm gonna scoot that over. I'm gonna pause our music. That's not what I want. I need this. I gotta open this on my other monitor so I can actually see it. Okay. Hopefully that sounds pretty good to you guys. It sounds good on my end. Let's also move me down just a little because there was a lot of reading in this game. I'm going to continue doing that for you guys because I think it's helpful when there's like a bunch of text and you guys are trying to relax. That I'm not like, you know, you don't have to read all of that. Okay. So let's see. Also, I wonder how much battery my thing has. It's not telling me. Yeah, not very much. I might want to grab a cord. Because I know... There's my cord. I know that we were a little bit low last time. That's why I was like, well, actually, that is a full battery. I was looking at the, like, the number. I won't need you, cord. Never mind. Okay. Oops. Damn it. Okay. All right. All right, a little rundown before we go in. We were banished for like it was supposed to be like 2 millennia or something because we predicted the downfall of our coven. And then what else happened? We made a deal with like this legendary kind of behemoth god. Oh, I just... and he agreed to like help us. Sorry, I was adjusting the sound. Hopefully my video capture's not too loud for you guys. I had accidentally had my headphones turned up like really loud. We made a deal with an eldritch god and we had to like we're making a new deck, but it's not really like a tarot deck. It kind of is like based off of a tarot deck, but it's a little bit different. Sorry, it was my notebook was like falling off my desk. I am a mess today. Oh god. This stream is gonna be a mess. We made a deal with an eldritch god. He's helping us make a new deck of cards, and each part of the deck of cards was a new contract, and we had to like pick the answers to these questions that he was asking us. And then we finally saw our friends, because they decided that they were going to give us visitation. Like this arbiter came and like told us that we could have that our punishment was like super extreme, and that we finally could get visitation from people because we're just like on an asteroid right now. So I think that's about it. Oh yeah, we gotta go make a new card. I thought I did that last time. Pleasant Prairie when Jasmine's meant to retire to 7 dozen acres. Inspired by a poem. The Moonstone Temple. Shwalana. This is the emotion card. What was that demon hunting? I kind of want to do this one, but let's see what else there is. if we got any new ones. I think these are all ones that we have had before. Let's do this one. Oh, we don't have very much of the blue energy. Now we gotta pick our arcane creature. Put smiths from other dimensions inside mortal minds to guide and protect them. Shamans. The blur of ideas. Witches weave into the light of stars. Automata. Inspire witches to write new spells. This is that lust one. Let's see if there's anything new. I think this coyote gunslinger is so funny. Every time I see it, I'm like, that is so funny. Deerfolk paladin, bartender. Oh, very old man. Astronaut. What if we went ahead and did the shaman? Then what is this? I kind of want something with more of this, the gold, because we don't have anything with gold right now. We have 4 purple, 2 blue. It's a guardian. Shield. Maybe we'll do this one. Okay. I gotta remember how to move our card stuff around. Let's see. How did we move the background? Where do we... I like the actual, like, where you can see the creature underneath. I wonder if we could do that and then shrink our character down, maybe? Okay, let's see. Layer depth. Duplicate. Oh, rotation and scale. Can I not make it smaller? Oh! What if we make him kind of small and have him like floating over here? Can I get rid of these at all? Probably not, because this is part of our like... We could sit here and like build the golem. I don't know if I want to do all of that. So we could just have... I mean, I guess we could. Kind of just want to make this smaller right here, and then put the staff. I'd be able to put it in his hands and then scoot him over. Let's see. It looks about right. Something like that. And then we'll move him over a little. Then we can put this to turn it just a little bit more and down. And maybe over just a little. Yeah, okay. And then they can move it forward a bit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. And then we can put... I think this is supposed to be the head of the golem. I guess we could do a little guy down here. We can just put his arms on or something. I didn't want this piece. Maybe we can make a teeny tiny little guy. How did I do that again? I have to keep like looking at this side piece. Scale. Let's make him a little smaller. Here. Make this a little smaller. For his body. Actually, that needs to be a little bigger. And we have one of his arms. Just give him some arms. And he has another arm somewhere. Here it is. There. Looks a little big. Oh no. Excellent, let it go. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So now we know that we have the shaman, this like background card, and then the little golem are all part of this card. And we kind of fixed him so that he looks like he's sitting on top of that like water, which is kind of cute. So I think that should be good. Oh, I'm so sorry I hit my mic. I went to go like move my headphones. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. There's communion in the serenity and tribal meditation. The figure of a sensible leader offers rightfulness. The iron golem is powered by sheer determination. It means introspection, determination, rightfulness, communication, peace, support, and success. We finally got like a nice card. Every time we make a card, it's like death. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know, just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill the time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. Oh. We can go to bed now? What to do? We can study, read fiction, go to sleep. Well, she said she wanted to read fiction, so... I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi de Paco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows, since he believes they bring bad fortune. Let me actually move this. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experiences with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. She's too precious we can spare her life, or we can butcher the cow. Let's spare her life, I don't. It makes me sad. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all of your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepared a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. "Good day to you, dear butcher," she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. Oh my god, if I could read. "I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow." The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. "Absolutely not. I'm not letting you take my cow. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me." No. You refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. "I'm willing to go up to $5 million if you get the legendary meat for me, please." No. Rhapsody is not for sale. The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. They pack up graciously and leave forever. I'm not giving her my cow. Fuck. You live until you are 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together peacefully, cuddled in her stable. You tell her goodbye, and she moves just at the right time. What to do? That was a really sad story, to be honest. Like how, when she said she was going to read interactive fiction, I thought it was going to be something like cozy and nice, and instead it was just this like really sad story about some cow and like a crazy Cruella de Vil character. And then we died. I guess we could study. Excerpt of On the Four Elements by Witchy. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification. But the building blocks of our universe are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements: gas, liquid, solid, and energy. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment and what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it's been standing there. Its water will allow you to access the potential to become poetry. The reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it that way. Its earth demonstrates what the stone is made of, how good it would be part of a wall, or even, oh my god, this is really long. Oh god. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it would break apart. Actually, we probably should be paying attention to this, because this is how we build the cards, and it doesn't always tell us like what it is. It just tells us like the elements. How easy it would be to break apart, or how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to initiate infinite Sometimes the way that the text is written on here, it's hard to read. Thought to infinite modes of analysis. what to do. I guess we'll just go to sleep. I don't know what else we can do. I don't want to study anymore. That was a lot. You're digging... you dream about. You are digging your own grave when your shovel hits something hard. You unearth a bronze statue of yourself. The statue comes to life and you agree to switch places. It buries you and your bronze self keeps on living your life. Okay. That's sad. Well, I guess we'll talk to him. Oh, ew, what's that spider? My friend, Witch Fortuna, my friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me that you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinary arts could help me regarding a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. I want to know what the other one is first. Hello, Fortuna. Oh, this is the one that Dahlia sent us. I also don't know how to say this name, so I've been calling her Grethit, but, it's as close as I can get. I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk to you about the rest in person if you're willing to have me. Let's do this random one first, and then we'll do the more important one after, because I don't know what that's going to entail. Oh. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, what's your name? You already know my name. Fortuna, your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. Why are you nervous? Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I really like her hair. Like the dark and light blue. That's really pretty. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? Oh, all good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and miss you so much. You know that? I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay, sorry. My name is Louise, and I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be all right? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's see. So we can ask, what's your specialty? How do you know Jasmine? What do you like to do in your spare time? I guess we can ask about Jasmine, because she's about Jasmine a couple of times. She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That's so cool. Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What's your specialty? Oh, right. I'm a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does that mean? I can harvest mortals' entelechy? I'm not sure what that is. It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already! I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of envtuber would you fancy most? So we can pick from moms and their children, from soldiers and warriors, or from astronauts. Astronauts would be kind of cool. I don't know conceptually if that would be like knowledge or exploration buff. This is obviously like strength. And then this is like emotion and caring. Hi Allie, how are you? Welcome in. Well, let's do astronauts because that sounds interesting. Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Now I'm excited to see what comes of this. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is interrogation. No, sorry, I'm having a good time. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little sleepy, but that's okay. I hope you're having a good day. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. Why did you come to see me, or what do you like to do in your spare time? Let's just get to the chase, because this is kind of like... yeah, better down to business. Oh no, not the hiccups for 3 hours. That sucks so bad. I usually get hiccups, at least like a couple of them, when I'm streaming because I'm talking so much. But 3 hours is crazy. I'm here precisely because of my pithweaver skills. As I explained, the envtuber from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more because it's kind of loud. Oh, I bet it does. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember, one of my teachers in high school, she was the drama teacher, and she would always make us take, like, if we couldn't get rid of our hiccups, it was just like a spoonful of sugar. I don't know if it actually works, but that's what she would always do to all of the drama students if they got hiccups. Oh, don't even worry about it. It's not a problem. Whenever you show up is fine. I just appreciate you being here. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there is a shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. I really... It's okay. That's quite an example. Not that I've ever tried this more than once. I usually prefer all-natural, chaos-bred envtuber. The thing is, Adana was our coven leader, right? The one that, like, I'm pretty sure saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. Of course she did. I don't know. I cannot figure out Why? I still think that Adana thought that we were going to like overthrow the coven or something. Because her actions just are so bizarre. It started back when Earthlings began their conquest of space. The colonies on Mars were proliferating at a supernatural speed. Conflict spread through every bordering nation on Earth and any planet mankind set foot on. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed an otherworldly energy, so I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. What? Really? How? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. And behemoths happened to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that could suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. That's crazy. The behemoths are like those giant gods. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? We have a pact with the behemoth. That's why she's so nervous. Well, and one of our friends also summoned a behemoth, and it's like illegal to do that too, so. The cosmic echoes warned her that the behemoths will threaten the coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. Who are the cosmic echoes? The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one web of armor. And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from the plane of existence entirely? What do you mean? Why would you do that? I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen exactly? Adana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in the new society, the reality-altering arts that engulfed the planet would try to fight back. As if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's intellectually, I really hope I'm saying that correctly, once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened. And I can harvest it. So what are you? Adana tasked me with provoking World War III? What the fuck? This coven leader is crazy. Do you want me to help you cause it? That's terrible. We can't allow that. Exactly, but I don't want to anger Adana. Just anger Adana. Well, I mean, I know why she's cautious, because she'll be banished on an asteroid like we were in front of millennia. There's already been talk of expelling me from the Covenant, if should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Adana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. Oh, we get to read her fortune. Or, well, not her fortune, but like her future. I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. First, the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? Please give us a good card. Please don't give us the death card again. Understood. Then, this is a bit embarrassing. Oh my god. She wants a love reading too. But I happen to be in love with a mortal. That's totally cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. He's a smuggler in one of Earth's remaining colonies. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart. I wish I could save him. But I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? Please give us good cards. Please don't be like the last time we did this, it was like, you're gonna ruin humanity. My advice is not to get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. Be sure to let be, but sure, let's check what the cards have to say about him. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Adana. You want 3 cards? I'm sure she's gonna be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. That's going to be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe we'll find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions and your thoughts. Okay. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Let's do that one for Earth. You need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order. Earth won't give you what you need no matter what you do. War isn't the only way. Let's do that one, because maybe she can find a way around it. Oh, I never looked at it that way, but that's easier said than done. Do you want me to draw an extra card to look for ideas? Wow, can your deck do that? Of course. We can explore any concept we want. No, I don't have enough cards. I think I only have like 4 or 5. I might have 6. Now, I think we maybe have 6 cards. In fact, I feel the cards work their best when you use them for reflection. Okay. Guardian, ego, mercy, wellness, happiness, yearning, passion. Let's give this one to the love interest, maybe? Kidnap him and make him live in your domain. Reveal your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. Let's do that one. What? Really? So, say the cards, and I've never seen them air. For the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about it? Tell him over a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? In bed? Whatever lets you enjoy the moment most. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Okay. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. Maybe we give this one to the Adana situation. Stand up to Adana. Rebellion will bring you real happiness no matter the cost. Don't worry, something will happen very soon that'll stop Adana from being your problem. Let's do that one. Yeah, well, we're kind of trying, to be honest. One of our other friends that showed up was like trying to overthrow her also, so potentially. The cards have spoken. I can't tell what's in store for you, but you don't need to do anything else. I'm actually excited about this. I hope it means good news for me too. Oh my, I hope that's true. Adana has become a nuisance for so many of us. This could be great news for everyone. I hope. Let's pray to the stars. What am I supposed to do about Earth now? Whatever you want. Should you want to exploit it, the deck offered you away. But no one will force you to do it. Oh, okay, nice. We still gotta pull one more card. Not the bad card! No! Every time we get this, it's like terrible. Add an inhabitable moon to Earth, ripe with resources, and give mortals an easy way to reach it. Okay, that's not that bad. Form a pact with benign deities so that they move to Earth and bless the mortals' lives. That also wouldn't be too bad. Direct a menace from outer space to Earth to help them fend it off. Maybe we'll do this one. That would be kind of interesting. Form a pact with benign deities. Earth's fate is going to have a hard time trying to fix that. The reality-altering entity is going to overflow from the planet. I love it. If you're going to solve things as a witch, you should own it, Louise. The universe is big, but thought can be even bigger. My mentor always said that there are endless solutions to a problem. And it is us witches, more than anyone, who should entertain as many as possible. That's a valuable lesson indeed. I'll treasure it. Thank you. Thank your mentor for me. And thank you for your wonderful deck for the solution. Our pleasure. That was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. Entelechy? Oh, okay. I'm glad that you know, because I was like, I have no idea what this word is. Telechy. I guess like like telepathy, entelechy. That makes sense. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plans out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You're always welcome in my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon! Au revoir! We have one more visitor. This is the person that we're supposed to help before. Are they floating on a skull? Oh my god, they're so cool looking. When they, I guess, that Dahlia said that they were having a problem when they like fused or something with their summon. I can't really remember. It was something like that. Hi Fortuna, thank you for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious by just looking at me, huh? Yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible, but it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Yeah, I was like, it's actually pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to get rid of it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could... well, you know, there is that. It would be hard to hide the fact that you summoned a behemoth in the first place. Could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Probably have to make another card too. I didn't think about that. We should have made another one in between the two. Mind if I ask you some questions? Of course. Ask away. Why summon the behemoth? Tell me more about being a witch architect. What do you like to do in your free time? What are your thoughts on Idana? Well, I don't think that they like Idana because they're friends with Dahlia. Let's ask them why they summoned it in the first place. That isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. In those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning, or everyone thinks about it now and then. Probably that. I mean, everybody thinks about the meaning of life every now and then. Yeah, but I'm like obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there's something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Oh, not this. Does the universe actually exist, or is there nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everyone else obsessed with these same questions? Because they'll probably spiral into madness. Greta. I'm sorry, I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers. And as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. Good lord. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in the... I can't say that. I'm not gonna butcher it. I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? Did I say Boston? I think I did. You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They're also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of the shrine, your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please, let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? Cogito ergo sum? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thank you. I was like, if I say this, I'm just gonna butcher it and then somebody's gonna be so mad. There's a lot of like different languages in this game. I mean, it's kind of hard to like parse out sometimes. I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Yeah, Latin. I had a feeling, which is also something that I don't know anything about. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. Promise I'll help you be free in any way that I can. Partners? Oh, we could say partners, or let's focus on your case first. No, I totally get that. I guess we could be partners. We're supposed to help them anyway. Partners! How exciting! Yeah, they are really cool. I'm like not about to be partners. Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now another question. Oh, we have to keep asking. I really want to know what you think about Aidana. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna, all witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks very highly of you, too. I'm dying to know more. You have this special aura that makes you feel challenged. You're so intimidating. The adrenaline is making me feel alive just being in your presence. Oh, thanks. What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom. Oh, these were the answers. We answered these questions earlier. This could go potentially really well or really bad. That's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Achievements, curiosity, or pleasure? Let's do curiosity. Because I think that they would like that, yeah. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird? You're obsessed. It's alright. I don't want to call them weird or obsessed. They're just asking me questions. I'll just say it's alright. Thank you so much for indulging me. I am truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. I want to know your thoughts of Adana. They didn't answer me. Oh, time to talk about the boss? I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no. And you? I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She's always let me focus on my project. But now I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did. I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adana. Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased, at least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand. And you're not the only one who's fed up with your leader's policies. Adana is full of herself if she thinks that she can handle this many discontented witches. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of our coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You're asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them. Some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? That's funny. There's my mod, Mel, isn't here today. He usually is like, romance them. And they're not here the day that we get asked about relationships. Yeah, so funny. Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable. Cool but overrated. I don't get them and I don't want them. We'll just say desirable and enjoyable. Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. Okay, your turn again. Yes, tell me about being an architect. I don't know what else we could ask. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then? I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy, ugh. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? Oh, that may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Wow. I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so tight. Do you value personal over collective well-being? What a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be, the individual or the group? Ooh, this is a very pointed question. Probably everyone. Even if that makes you miserable. Okay, so we have yes, collective well-being should come before any one person. I can't truly be happy if my actions hurt other people. Or true, I care for the world, but only if I get to be happy. Let's pick this one. Can't be happy if my actions hurt other people. Takes a special kind of selfishness to be happy at the expense of others, right? There isn't much of a dilemma if you put it that way. I say this as a general rule. On a case-by-case basis, though, there are times when you have to look out for yourself and your loved ones. Yeah, I agree. Nothing is ever that easy. Just wanted to probe your thoughts on the matter. Satisfied? Yes, thank you. Your turn. So we can ask what they like to do in their free time, or we can just do the reading. Yeah, might as well just keep asking them questions. They're interesting. I spend most of my time on my project, but on the other rare occasion when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. You said you couldn't sleep anyway. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Is that what this said? I clicked it before I read it all the way. Even then I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for elimination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Witch drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Fortuna. I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. This is always the stressful part because we can really mess up. Me too, shall we? I imagine that the main topic here is how you're going to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life in the cosmos, but maybe not, but I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. The quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one that I haven't tried. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. Okay. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. We keep drawing this card. I think that we should give this one to the behemoth. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. Oh, I got like a pop-up. Stupid Windows pop-up. Do not fight them. Embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one. I kind of like this embrace the behemoth one better. Running inwards instead of trying to escape my fate. It is a smart way of keeping it hidden. Instead of cutting them loose, allowing the behemoth all the way in. It's a scary idea though. What if I stop being me? I don't know. Well, what is me anyway? Existence is a river and we are never the same self at any given point in time. Of course. Whatever gets me closer to my objective. Glad you're taking this optimistically. Can't control fate. If life gives you behemoths, indeed. Oh no. This would be a good card. Okay, this one's not too bad. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. You've done enough introspection, now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath the greatest love and greatest loss. The meaning of life lies within the minds of others. Spend more time with other people to find progress. Or you need to break even more rules to find the secrets of the cosmos. Disregard all authority. Seek the forbidden. Okay, we probably shouldn't push her to break even more rules. She already broke, like, the biggest rule. The meaning of life is within the minds of others. Or experience hidden between. Let's pick the first one. Yeah, I also like number one. Man, that seems so obvious. The meaning of life is to live, isn't it? Sorry if I said something silly. No, you're absolutely right. I've spent so much time inside my head, it's no wonder that I'm so lost at this point. You can't appreciate a painting with your eyes closed. Time for me to do some living, huh? Sounds about right. Will you help me with that? It'd be my pleasure. Once I manage to get rid of this behemoth, I'll visit you just for fun, okay? Yes, please. It's a deal. Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side too. Cool. Let's meet again when we teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. Bye, thanks for visiting. Have fun with your behemoth. I have to talk to my behemoth. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I could help you if you're interested. I'd rather deal with this all by myself. I'm all ears. Well, let's ask him. Might as well. It's a well of knowledge. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Greta, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. It's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright. What do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you, witches. You don't need to answer right away. Save up, decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Greta, you just let that energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name in your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again. I'm on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on that offer when the time comes. Have fun. I feel like I know why we're hesitant to like trust them, but I feel like it really wouldn't be that bad to trust them. I guess we could go make another card. More options, better the outcomes. Let's see. Fairy, temple. Communicate. Let's do this prairie one. Why not? And has to make the universe equal and just. This uses a lot of our energy though. This one also does, but it's kind of cool. Let's see, this would be emotional. Fire. Maybe we should do... We have a lot of the blue energy left. Is there something blue? Let's mirror. Find out if they are fooling themselves. Unshed tears of the dead. Or... a trident? This is secrets? Isn't there? Yeah, there's... Maybe... I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Move the background. There's like a dragon. Windmill. Let's see. Where do we want the background to be? I guess we could... That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's put him in the middle. Kind of like this body. Where do we want this? Probably right here-ish. And then we can move him here. That. And then we can move this. Let's just make this small and it'll just be one of our card attributes in like the corner or something. There it is. This. I like this sword. Maybe we could turn it. Oop. We'll move that jug. How did I do this? Forward. Actually, we'll make this a little smaller. Put that over there. Actually, can we put a different one? Can I flip this one? Yeah. Ah. There. Let's also put the little fish up there. That'd be cute. Let's make him kind of small. We'll flip him actually and put him over here. And then I gotta put his antlers on. If it'll let me click on it. There we go. He needs his antlers. Probably like there. And this one would go. Click on it. Thank you. Oh, these need to be flipped. This is the wrong section. This needs to go here. And then this one. Sometimes I have to like click this so that it's like shorter. Really have to go down a little, right? And then we'll just move it back. There we go. Maybe we can turn this top one up a little. Just a little bit. It still looks awkward. Maybe it needs to be scaled down a little. And scooched up. And this gets scooch down. I go about here. That might be as good as it gets. Don't really have any other like card attributes to add. So I guess it's good. Let's see. The prairie grants a space for meditation. The deer folk are devoted enforcers of law and truth. Outstanding at keeping the peace. Ever-flowing water from the jug represents inner desire. This one's guide, discovery, introspection, justice, communication, and peace. Oh no, there's like a fish that we didn't see that's like in the background. Whoops. Can I edit this card now that I made it? Nope. Well, there will forever be a fish behind that deer. Oh, there's something else in our window. There's two somethings. Those are our friends' familiars, I think. Oh my god, I have the hiccups now. Dear Fortuna, thank you so much for helping my friend Luis. Hope she didn't bother you. I would never imagine she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Can I come over? Sure. I know. It was going to happen eventually. That's okay. I'd rather have the curse if you've already had it for 3 hours. Hello Fortuna, how are you doing? Fine, I guess. Happy to see you. It feels so good to be able to meet again like this. I only wish I could get to see your garden again. It must be as beautiful. It must be beautiful after all this time. I'm pretty proud of it. In due time, I'll be happy to show you everything. Until then, I brought you this. It's a blue iris. This is beautiful, thank you. The flower is a bringer of hope. A charm for faith, wisdom, and understanding. I thought it'd improve the energy of the room and help you with your fortune telling. I love it. Thank you so much. So, Luis came to visit you. That's right. I'm so sorry. I should have consulted with you before telling anyone. I just wanted to share the joy of having my friend back. I didn't expect her to come and see you out of the blue. It's alright, don't worry about it. She seems like a nice girl. She's a very gentle soul. I hope you were able to help her. She's in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What's going on with Louise? Oh no. We could either out Adana for being a bitch, or we could be like, yeah, you really shouldn't talk about it. Let's just go the safe route and be like, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, I'm so sorry. You should ask her yourself. If she's alright with sharing, I'll be happy to tell you more about it. You are absolutely right. I'll pay her a visit and see what is going on. She seems a bit stressed lately. She could use the help, yes. In fact, I'm gonna head to her place now. Do you need anything? It's alright, go. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, wait a minute. What is it? I need some herbs to help a witch friend. On second thought, never. Oh, actually, we do need herbs to help them. That's right. Oh, you met Greta the architect. Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Greta need from me? That she doesn't have time to ask me for in person? Oh my. You're actually jealous. She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you as my friend to help me help her. Okay, okay. Anything for you. What are these herbs for? It was to help her sleep. She can't sleep. Is she stressed? She's really anxious about a personal problem. I'm looking for a way to heal her. But whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. Well, that's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Oh? Bacopa Monieri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon and honey and have Greta drink it. When she thinks about a toy she loved back when she was a mortal... While she thinks about a toy she loved back when she was a mortal kid. That's very specific. I've never seen it fail. Thank you so much, Jasmine. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome. Maybe Greta will deign to thank me in person next time? Do you have some herbs against jealousy? It's for a friend of mine. Shut up. That's so funny. Oh, man. Okay, I must go now. Thanks again. Goodbye. Okay, now let's talk to Dahlia. My cursor's stuck. My cursor is stuck. Oh, there it goes. It's just like stuck off screen. How to go. I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Go ahead and come over. She's so cool. Every time we meet her, I'm like, man, she's the coolest. Hey, Forts. Hi, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, I thought the Forts would work. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort, I don't like 40, and I especially don't like tuna. Tuna is cute. Not funny. Okay, okay. So you found a way to help Greta? Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be a perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. Oh my god. Going to forge a demon bane dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me. You're right, you're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greta. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known them way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realized I can't really tell. Don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, or architecture. Okay, well, she's looking for the truth, like the meaning of life, but she's also super into philosophy. But they are also just philosophical in general, so I feel like maybe truth might be the better answer. Oh, you thought philosophy? You were probably more on the nose than I was. It's so on point. It synthesizes their essence perfectly. Oh, hopefully I didn't pick the wrong answer. Because you and I both thought philosophy, and then I went with my second choice. No, I bet you were closer. I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait. Okay, see you later. Haha, wow, goodbye, Dahlia. And she really just took off. We have another visitor, or we could go study. Let's talk to Luis. I'd like to visit you once again, if that's okay, and I'd like to tell you how it went with Lady Donna. Oh no! Please don't tell me how it went with Lady Donna. Oh god. Oh, she flies on like a carpet. That's cute. I didn't notice that the first time. Thank you for having me. Hello, Luis. How did it go? You were right about Adana. I went to visit her and talk about an alternative source of energy for our project, and she didn't seem to care much. Something is amiss with our leader. She felt devoid of life. I didn't dare ask about what was going on, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Turbulent times are coming. That is quite disturbing, yes. I'd explore what is going on with Adana, but I doubt that she'd agree to come here and have her fortune read. And on second thought, I wouldn't like for her to know I'm developing a new deck. Better not to mess with Adana, I agree. Oh, by the way, I also confessed my true nature to my mortal lover, and it was perfect. It feels so good to be able to love without putting on a mask. You changed my life, Fortuna. I got rid of some stupid shackles I had put on myself. I'm so happy to hear that. I was worried my deck would cause you trouble. I brought you a present. Oh, what is it? It's a pith cloth. I harvested the thread from the space station. Here. Cool, we got a new thing. Harvested from astronauts. This one's the purple and then the earth energy. I forget what the purple was. Air, I think. Cool. Oh, it's beautiful. I humbly accept it. It's but a token of my gratitude. I hope one day I can truly repay you. There is no need. This is more than enough. Leaving courtesy aside, I'm serious. Let me know if you ever need my help. Thank you. I will. Take care, Fortuna. Likewise. Bye. Oh my god, we have another familiar in the window. I feel like we should study again. Because we were supposed to study a topic for... I think it was Greta. Let's study again. What do we have here? Excerpt on the 4 elements. Air. In all my years of mentoring, air, the invisible element, is the one that I found most students have the most difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes to take it. For a true master of air, there is no such thing as an out of context. Everything is intertwined in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent can be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. What to do? Well, that didn't really help us. I thought it would give us something about the behemoths. Guess we'll just go back upstairs. I can't tell who's familiar that is. I think it's like the hawk. Yeah. Dahlia has given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? It's alright. Is it alright if I come over and we try the ritual together? Hugs, Greta. Sure. Please don't let this go horribly wrong. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted? The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or... Of course I want to. Way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's demon bone dagger. It's truly a work of art. Here, look. It's beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it? Oh, I just shared some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade of the highest affinity with you. Whoa, that's why she called it the Blade of Truth. I love it. This is the best dagger I could get. You totally get me, Fortuna. Thank you so much. My pleasure. I'm glad you liked it. This is perfect. So, first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fate Mancer's disc? Oh, of course, it was invented about 80 years ago by Junraisha, the mathematician witch, so you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so that it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Excuse me. Knowing the percentage may not change anything, though. It's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh my god, we only have a 22% chance of success. Oh, I feel like we should wait. My chances aren't as good as I'd hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right, I must be strong. First of all, I asked my friend Jasmine to provide me with some herbs to help you ease your mind. With these, you should be able to focus better on the ritual. It smells good. You need to drink the infusion while you think of a toy you loved when you were a mortal child. I sure love my Legos. My favorite thing was my Jake plushie from Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. I don't know what that is, but it sure worked on your face already. I feel less tense, yeah. Look at the Fate Mancer's disc went up slightly. This is working. Good. Thank Jasmine for me. I think it'll be better if you thank her yourself. Sure, it'll be my pleasure. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia crafting this magnificent dagger. I brought Dahlia up to speed about what your cards said. About how I need to embrace the behemoth, her answer was displayed. You need to stab me in the heart. What? No! Don't panic. The blade is enchanted to pierce not only through my flesh, but also through my quintessence. That will open a crack in my soul, allowing the behemoth fully inside me. Then you can remove the dagger, and they will be trapped. I've never stabbed anyone in my life! It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking? You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around the kitchen knives, but not this. I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No. I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look at the percentage on the disc went up just for me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me the ritual will be more effective the stronger the bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way that I haven't in ages. So I believe that a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Okay. Tell me something about yourself. Oh, God. Okay, I trust them, though. I summoned a behemoth, too. I've tried to kill myself numerous times while exiled. I have a sister. Her name is Patrice. I used to own a food truck. Yeah, I feel like we should also... I feel like that would be easier. Because despite these all being true, a lot of people know about this. People would know about that. We've told other people about this before. So literally the only thing that we haven't told anybody else is that we have a behemoth. Well, I think Dahlia might be the only one. I don't know if, I can't remember if we told Dahlia or not, but I don't think so. Shut up. You're putting your life in my hands, and I guess it's only fair I do the same. Abramar. Oh, we said his name. He already told us that that was like a no-no. Holy cosmos. How is this possible? No one knows about this, not even my closest friends. Oh, I guess Dahlia doesn't know about it. Why do you have a behemoth? I don't have him. We're partners. We're only talking today because I summoned him. I couldn't endure my exile anymore. So I called upon him and we're working together to regain my freedom. Abramar is the only one who taught me how to channel arcana to build my own deck. I owe him my life. That is, for the lack of a better word, so cool. Fuck, it feels good to say it out loud to another person. Thank you for understanding. Are you kidding? I'm like the ideal audience for this kind of revelation. Jokes aside, thank you for trusting me. I feel really fortunate. And this goes without saying, but you can rely on me. Now we're sisters in the forbidden. The best kind of sisterhood there is. Yeah, we got it at 68%. That's a lot better than 22. Abramar, you can leave us now. Understood. Time to put me under the knife? I'm not ready yet. You'll never be more ready than now. I'm ready to accept my consequences. I think we have, side note, I think we have enough points. Yeah, I think we have enough points for the name. Because I tried not to use too many of our points when we were in the, because he said it was like 5 fire and then like, I can't remember how many of the other ones. We should have enough. Let me meditate for a couple minutes just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes? That I have, sure. Thank you. Oh, to air. Okay, I'm glad that you We should have that. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth's name? Yep. I think that we should. Allow me to absorb your energy then. Delicious. Ah, the fragrance of conflict. Hereby, I release my sibling's name. Gaetherion. Thank you, Abramar. At your service. We're just sitting here staring at each other. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. I learned your behemoth's name. Gaetherion. Whoa, the Fate Master's disc went wild. Oh man, we're almost at 100%. Let's go. How did you do that? I made a mental pact with Abramar. I purchased your behemoth's name from him. Purchased? I hope you didn't put yourself at risk for me, Fortuna. Don't worry, it wasn't that expensive, I think. Thank you so much for going the extra mile for me. We're sisters in this forbidden... We sisters in the forbidden must stand together, right? You're right. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically. I can't go awry, right? We're like almost 100%. It looks like you're relaxed though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Oh, okay. I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Oh, oh, flash! That flashed my eyes. It worked, Fortuna. We did it. Oh, thank the cosmos. I felt like my heart was about to explode. How are you feeling? Better than ever. Oh, their eyes changed. That's how I felt with your emotes. Just exactly how I felt with that, like, bright screen in my eyes. Oh, God. Well, if I wasn't awake before, I am now. Breath at your eyes. Her eyes are really fucking cool. What's the matter? They're behemoth-like? That bad? I mean, aesthetically, it's pretty cool. But I think the ritual may have gone wrong at some point. No, it went perfectly fine, I assure you. I went through, like, this intense bout with the behemoth that felt like it lasted eons. But we ended up forming a pact. We're partners now. Just like you and Abramar. Oh, maybe you solved that issue. But the fact that you summoned a behemoth is still quite visible? I see. Well, the way I feel now, Fortuna, all the knowledge and power I've just gained, it was worth the price. Now we just need to figure out how to deal with Adana. Okay. What are you gonna do? My initial impulse is to flee, but I'm too proud to face Adana directly. So I guess that before doing anything rash, I'll retire to the Gem Skull Belt and meditate on all of my options. Sorry that the ritual didn't go as expected, but I'm still with you. Let me know if I can help you in any other way. I will. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. And hey, I'm not going away empty-handed. Now I have you. I'm happy to have met you too. Okay, I better leave now. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, their eyes are so cool. I mean, you could just wear sunglasses or something. Just cover them up when you're around Adana. What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? Feels good. I still miss being able to leave the house. How did you manage without me all this time? Life is worth living again. Glad to see your mood has improved. So what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the Cosmic Wheel is already in motion. Look at how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me, we're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures, but escaping from Adana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? I like that he's always laughing at us. Please, Witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot and you're paying a high price for all of this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, no need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Oh, that was the Arbiter that was helping us. I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. No, Thea, why? She was supposed to be resolving our case so that we could not be in exile anymore. What could possibly have gone wrong? Fortuna, what is it? What happened? It's about your leader. Oh, don't tell me that. What about Adana? Oh, Adana is dead. Succession. How the fuck did she die? We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. Oh, her sister died also? I mean, I guess it wasn't like 68 and we've been here for 1,000 years, but like still. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her elders. Oh, she had a son already? So this must have been way in the future. Because we saw them when they were like in their 20s. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, and her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama, te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too. That's right. Thank you. I feel lucky that you're letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Okay, I'm trying to like look at the crowd and I see our other friend, but I don't see us anywhere. So I wonder if we weren't allowed to be here. Or maybe we are there, but it was before we turned into a witch. I don't know. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy have been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now to proceed to the last rites. Oh, yeah, I guess we are there. Wait, I want to speak too. Oh, of course, go ahead. Grandma, you aren't really gone, are you? Oh no, this is her grandkid. That body covered in flowers, you just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let stupid cancer take away what... This got really heavy really fast. Take away what we were building together, right? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? Oh, we have disappeared already. You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust, Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is everlasting gift that we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance and Mid-Afternoon Dream. Enough of the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria, I'm sorry for your loss. Now, if one has any more words to share, we return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars. Wow. Okay. This is really sad. So, My prediction finally came true, eh? Managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how to deal with the fact how you'd deal with the fact that your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew. You knew I wasn't dead. You were the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I stayed. Do you mind if I indulge Patrice? A hermit. A hermit's lantern is the lamp of truth used to guide the unknowing. He holds a patriarch's staff to help him navigate the narrow paths. As he seeks enlightenment, his cloak is a form of discretion. I had married one of your husband's brothers and we'd have a big happy family. We would have run a popular magazine together with editor Ava as editor-in-chief. I feel like they would have done this one more than the other. We'd have traveled the world interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also have made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Patrice, I missed you so much. Going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing? Reading into the hypothetical. How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to. God, please. Be an okay card. Temperance is like patience, if I remember. Kind and calm figure personifies moderation, harmony, synthesis, the water flowing between the jugs, the avatar of communication. You will become an intergalactic detective, cosmic cartographer, cosmic gazette, and a cosmic investigative reporter. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Two-Age Arcana is kind of crazy. So we have detective, cartographer, and an investigative reporter, which they were kind of all about that anyway. I feel like one of these would probably be a good one. It's kind of an interesting decision, because I wonder if that means we're going to run into our sister depending on which one we pick. The cartographer would be kind of interesting. Should be like an explorer. Let's try this. Explore this ever-expanding, uncharted universe and create maps and devices to help witches navigate it. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. We should have picked the other one. I'm failing! What the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice, just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Oh! Oh! 6 feet under my ass. Patrice? Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is a real world. I'm a witch. And I believe you are one now, too. Oh, fuck me. She turned into a witch. She couldn't actually die. That's insane. Oh. It is imperative that we speak before I vanish, Adana. Oh, I don't want to talk to Adana. I don't want to talk to Adana. Okay, we're not going to mention the cards. Hello, Fortuna. She's crazy looking. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct. You have never met a corpse of a witch? Keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as just that, the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased, but a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse waiting to be consumed by your sisters or scattered through the cosmos. Heck, is the witches are like immortal, technically. Sort of. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I'm afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the leader of the coven. And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You feel so intimidating. Is it because I'm dead? No. You've done something. You changed yourself. You are dangerous now. I don't know what you're talking about. The loose ends have become to tie up here anyway. You. Oh, I don't like that. I want to ask you, what have you learned during this brief isolation? Divination can control a community. It's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. That you are a bitch. Brief. Because we've been here for like 1,000 years. This is so funny. You wanna call her a bitch? We can, that's so funny. Childish. What was I supposed to learn then? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality. Consciousness is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. And that has happened. Every phenomenon is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past, as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader, you are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling me this now? Because I am dead. And I deem it better than you become aware of the magnitude of your ability. Since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer, why didn't you tell me to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Yeah, we literally just called you a bitch. Most of the coven despises you. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way that I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I'm not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I'm also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So, Dahlia's past, then. The coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all of this. I have a parting gift. The hell is that? Oh, we got knowledge. Stats. I know many witches will come for your guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes? Ew. I will allow you to see the unseen. I will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of this coven. Sure, thanks. I will make the most of it. I do not really care anymore. Will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic wheel. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. Oh, she gave us a new arcana. The coppersmith. Forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh and sinew. Thou art not my magic. No more sin. Huh. Thank you. This is a super arcana. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than a regular card. How did you... Even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about your new deck you're crafting. Custom deck. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Did you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I'm dead. This will be the last time that we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? Oh man. We can thank them. We can say, I hope you burn in hell, or we can tell them to fuck off. Yeah. Page number 2. Hell does not exist. Anything else? I hate you. I will make this cavern better. Know that you made many of us miserable. I'm gonna tell you, you made us miserable. I made you stronger. I will leave now. Wait. I really, really hate you. I'm happy that you're dead. Any last advice? Let's just ask her if she has anything else to say. No. Goodbye. Okay, bye. See you later. It was so weird. Are you alright? This is great news. We're still processing or no? I don't know who say we're processing. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that... Oh my god. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as a sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. have the power to change the universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens. Some others run societies. Some beings can eat whole galaxies. I mean, I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there's no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking out on the bright side for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spitter. Idana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well... Okay, so we have, come on, do it for me, please. It's all right. I won't push you. He really doesn't want to answer this question. Or we could use knowledge and ask if it's about Gloria, the first wish. Kind of want to ask that. How did you... It's Idana's eye. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. And sometimes something jumps out of the water. So you wanted to ask about Gloria. That's right. Oh, Gloria is my first love. Spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly she came into existence. Better put, she ascended. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria. And I had the privilege of being loved by her. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. I promise I will look for the best possible reading or writing. All right. I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Also, while you're at it, what do you say we try to reshape the Coven's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea. But what if we... But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Oh god, please let it be something okay. We want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Right. And let's see what's become of Gloria. Please let it be something good. Please let it be something good. Please. Fingers crossed. Visionary. Introspection, determination, rightfulness, communication, peace, support, success. I think that we should give that to her. This one. Ah! Gloria will never love you again, but you will be able to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift. You'll be reunited with Gloria, and you will rekindle the passion of your relationship. I like the nice one. Is that true? I'm certain I wrote it. Can't believe it. I thought I would never get to meet her again, let alone get to experience her love. Thank you so much, Fortuna. I'm in your debt. I turned out to be the wish granter in the end, huh? And without shady contracts. The student always surpasses the master, they say. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Oh boy. At least that one was nice. Okay, this one has a lot of different stuff in it, so maybe this one won't be too bad. You, Abramar, will rule the coven. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. Oh. I would like them to coexist in harmony, please. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. Hey, you were the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. Feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I am thankful anyway. You're welcome. Woohoo! Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Whoa, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Oh, right, let's see. It's Dahlia's. Oh, Dahlia's and... Jasmine. Let's do Dahlia's first this time. Fortuna, did you hear that old bitch kicked the bucket? Let's come celebrate. I love Dahlia so much. Adana is dead. Fuck Adana. Let's go out and celebrate. I literally can't. I can't leave. Wish I could. Why not? The hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh wow, really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. Thought you despised that kind of responsibility. Well, I've been planning to leave the coven and starting my own clan of warrior witches. Now there's an opportunity to change the direction of our community without having to abandon you all. It won't be a coven of warriors, but I sincerely believe that I can make life better for all of our sisters. We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me, and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Hell yeah, I'm in. Must painfully decline. Yeah. Let's ask her what her plans are first. Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? Yeah, I said that right. I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our coven's laws are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with the dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties are basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Adana was basically all, fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I exile you, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and exclusive. Oh, wait. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input and celebrating a referendum. It's feasible since our coven has at least 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement, all issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage's office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have a magical pact already. That is still really loud. Okay. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties with mortals. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if the other one also wanted to run for office too. But I also can't imagine her wanting to do that. This may seem radical, but I believe that we are way too privileged to dare temper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. I don't know if we should cut ties with all mortals. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal projects. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently there's a lot of magic stored inside a corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. Oh my god, I still have hiccups. I firmly believe we should share our magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her, but there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view and the clash of new wills will make us grow in more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance. Whew. I like it, except for the cutting all ties with mortals. Because, that one witch is, in love with a mortal. And also, most of us ascended, all of us ascended from mortals. Well, almost all of us. But I like all of her other points. I wonder if we can tell them both that we support them. It's fucking fantastic. We can do this. Okay, cards. Am I going to win? Hold your horses, Dahlia. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine was planning. Oh, Jasmine was planning for running our office. We called it. Let's clear things up so that we can save ourselves the pain of a campaign. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that would do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed at the very least. We can still do theater if necessary. But I'd rather know who's gonna win already to dispel the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. To ask. Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? What kind of dagger should I forge to face the enemies in these trying times? The future of the coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. Let's give this one to the dagger. presence, make yourself a dagger that inspires respect. Love an edgeless dagger. Or courage, craft a dagger and infuse it with valor to do what needs to be done. Ooh. Respect wouldn't be bad. Love would also be okay. Let's do respect, because I feel like that's a little bit more applicable. I mean, they're both pretty good. I'd say you're intimidating enough as you are. I don't know if this is going to be overkill. Not intimidating, I'm just intense. It's a bit of an understatement, but you do you. Will do. Thank you, Fortuna. Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. Patrice, my sister, will make a strong case against you becoming an. Let's just blame our sister. We'll just. Your sister. She barely interacts with the community. What does she care about politics? Yeah, this reading surprised me too. I'm also kind of just curious to see her sister. So I was like, well, let's pick her. She'll have her reasons, I'm sure. And you'd better watch yourself because she's smart and relentless. Things got exciting all of a sudden. Aren't you scared? Hell yeah, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I hunt demons for a living. Having a challenge to look forward to is just like fuel to my hunter's engines. I'm happy for you then. Definitely still scared. Don't worry, I won't hurt her. It's not that I'm worried about. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to deal with Patrice. You could be a formidable opponent. What do you say we draw an extra card? I don't want to draw an extra card. To explore what measures to take given this predicament. Absolutely. Alright, here we go. Please don't be something bad. Okay, this is a good one. You will be powerless against such a rival. Make a demonstration of power before the Coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Rally the youngest witches against your opponent. Rally the youngest? There might be quite a few. Especially if she's planning on, like, spreading the corpse to make more witches. I mean, we could become Coven leader, potentially. I don't really know. Because everything kind of affects everything. You're telling me to bully your sister? She's a bully herself, so she had it coming. It's not my style to pit some people against others, but I guess that's politics for you. She's not going to show you any mercy. And it isn't politics. Isn't politics about persuasion? Maybe you can use the support of the masses to discredit her. Hire yourself into the position. Yeah, I feel like we could totally do that. Unless we got something terribly wrong, and then we might die. Potentially. Still sounds dirty to me, but I'd better start changing my mentality if I want to do this well. That's good advice, thank you. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd prefer to cut to the chase and see who's going to win, but this will have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? No, silly. One of the things that matters most to me the most is how we deal with Adana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come see you. You can help her find her way. And we get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. Okay, let's see what Jasmine also has to say. I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know when I can come and visit. Difficult news? What difficult news? Oh, probably about Idana dying. We don't care about her. Hello, Fortuna. I have come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Idana is dead. You knew already? Arbiter told me I just met with Idana's corpse. Yeah, she just came and talked to me. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift her sentence? I wish. She was only trying to justify herself. To leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Idana. Poor Idana! My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that, the first order of business is to decide how to deal with Idana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago and she brought me up to speed. Oh, good. So basically we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. It's already enough turmoil and having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I have a hiccup. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. So I heard? Girl, you're so well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyway, I thought the Coven could use some tender, loving care after Idana. Will you help me with your divination? Can I count on you for your support? Let's hear what she has to say also. Right now there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our Coven: judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, moral affairs, witch duties. Judgment's how we deal with conflicts. We already went through this. Executive branch, tackling for the Coven and deal with major events. Now we have runic judgment. Basically it was Idana consulting with the gods. I believe that we should leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. Exogenous forces. I don't know why I read that like that. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven in agreement with the leader. So any judgment should come by the quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. It's truly horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transgressions. Eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they'll be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, though. Letting witches go find a new Coven that's a better fit for a more humane... I mean, I like that aspect. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes in... I don't like a lot of her points. That's how we deal with humans. Idana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated. Idana was just really terrible. I don't know why people followed her. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul should be a lesser being to begin with. I believe that we have a responsibility to protect and guide mortal society. See, I like that. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. That defines what members' obligation to the Coven are. Right now we have infamous quarterly controls. Should a witch fail to deliver, eventually they lose their membership. I propose a policy of 0 vigilance. To trust that a member of our Coven will always strive to better the community. Contribution should be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's an issue regarding what to do with Idana's corpse. I say that we devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? I can't already promise Dahlia. Yeah, she has a lot of like kind of naive points, and I get like the whole wisest should be helpful, but like that kind of is what we were already doing and it didn't work. Oh, is that true? I wasn't aware she came to you first. I'm sorry. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. But that doesn't mean I won't try to win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's somebody I would like you to meet. Oldest doesn't mean wisest. Yeah, exactly. And also, like, if you only have, like, the 4 oldest, and if we want to go by them, they think that they're, like, the wisest or whatever. That doesn't mean that they're good for the community as a whole, either. Junresha, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Idana and become stronger. I also, like, I get what she's saying about, like, we might not have the means for more people, but I like the other stance better. I think more people should have the opportunity. Junresha is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven after Idana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb the former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. I didn't want to lie to her and be like, oh, sure, because we're technically friends with her. It makes me laugh so hard. The fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is a perfect scenario to quite literally play our cards. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah? How do you feel about politics? A necessary pain in the ass? I enjoy political discussion. I'd rather keep politics out of my games. A necessary pain in the ass. Yeah, I see how they could become suffocating for a mortal. Too many hows and whys. I think it's important to stay in touch to a degree if you don't want to be insensitive to the status of your community. But I sure hate many things about it. I get it. What are your plans for these elections then? Why did you choose to go with Dahlia? Jasmine isn't strong enough. I like Dahlia's programs better. Dahlia strikes me as a more inspiring leader. I don't know, instinct? I like some of her program better, to be honest. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, then they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer, not a reader? I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react. But I'm also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too, but I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa, are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? You wish. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered throughout my many existences something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. It makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself one card. No, wait, what if I draw something horrible? You know, we read for everyone else. Why don't we take the chance? Wait. I was just pulling your leg. Okay. Never mind. I was like, you know, we do this to everyone else. Why not us? Yeah, YOLO, exactly. And then he was like, never mind. Don't actually do that. I was kidding. That was so funny. And it's too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? A seer shouldn't be scared of their deck. Oh, you're right. Better not play with fire. All right. I think that we should also YOLO. Oh, I agree with you. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think we should do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course, but if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. You may be right. Please let it be something good. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? It's more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I better tame it. He's laughing at us again. Sure, or something else. Let's see how this gamble of yours plays out. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please. What is... That's not even a card that we make. We didn't even make this card. Where did this come from? The cosmic wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It holds inside its clockworks every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. The meaning is everything. Okay. The cosmic wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible... Oh, we can't even switch. That's literally the only thing that it can mean. Allow me to envision every possible past or future. You summoned the fucking cosmic wheel out of sheer willpower? I think I'm in love. Shut up. Well, how does this work? Card will be in my deck from now on. If I draw it, it'll allow me to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance, then. That'd make divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. You're right. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you're having fun. Speaking of fun, looks like you've got mail. Oh. Oh my god, that's so many. What time is it? What is this fucking box? For the attention of the Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you. Oh, this is that other person. The advantage of devouring a dawn and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter. Let me know when I can visit you. The newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't have a familiar yet. Contact you on her behalf. I'd like to visit you and thank you properly for helping me with that delicate issue. The Math Witch. You want to talk to the Math Witch first? I think that this was that one. They're literally just floating through space. I didn't even have something they're ready. Oh man, they are cool looking. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches. Young? We're like thousands of years old. So first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. I like that they have an abacus, like, wrapped around them. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative that we eat Adana's corpse. Oh, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be a time to open the gates to be more witches. Who knows? It is possible that we ascend higher. It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant. Oh my god, I can't even read anymore. Can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments if I may. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? I know your disc's secret. I'd rather do this without the disc. Let's just tell her that we know the secret. And what might that be? Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation. What they don't know is that the disc also recording everything, collecting information for you. That is true, indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please, don't disclose it to the rest of the Coven or you will deprive them of an essential tool. Sure. I don't think it's super harmful. Don't you think that this is, to say the least, unethical? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside the inside the dungeons of the Inquisition. I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my holistic formula. I won't disclose any secrets, if that is what you are worried about. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issues is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. Those are the ethics of privilege. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. How about you summon a minister of secrets at least? So you can't possibly disclose any sensitive information. I don't see it as I'm losing it. I don't see it as necessary, but if I will, that keeps you from sabotaging my project. But I will if that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make you feel better, yeah? Understood. Do you mind if I summon a Fatemancer's disc anyway? I'd rather do this without the disc. A pity. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I don't want you recording this conversation. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. Learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in the grimoire. Here. Got the Penitent one, the lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because, oh my god, that's a high energy cost. Those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Thank you. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. Isn't that enough reason to keep more witches from ascending? I'll just say that would come in handy. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Sorry, I laughed. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead, read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. Wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through it? I really don't want you to damage my cards. I'll take your word for it. My deck is too precious. To your worst, I'm not scared. You're planning to spill my card, aren't you? How did you... Is there a way to get a hold of one of those magnificent third eyes of yours? Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? Sounds tempting, but as I told you, I'm immune to the arts of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? It's alright, I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card, do you still want me to demonstrate? I believe it'll be a very valuable lesson. I don't want her to destroy our deck. We spent a really long time curating it. That's a pity. It would have been a pretty enlightening experience for you. Maybe, but I spend way too much time on these cards to let you break them in any way. Exactly. I was like, I don't want you breaking my cards. If you don't embrace entropy, you will accumulate too much baggage to be able to prosper as a witch. Attachment limits growth. I have my own ways. I'm sure you do. What's your next solid argument to persuade me towards eating the old hack? So her whole... Never mind. I feel that's enough for today. Your mind is too burdened for me to effectively impart wisdom. That's a shame. I'll come and see you again in the future. You're welcome to come anytime. Farewell. They were very interesting. Quite a character. She's a bit full of herself. I kind of liked her, to be honest. She's a little full of herself, to be honest. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They invoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. Huh. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe, maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Very funny. I think I might have to call it there for today before we get to these other two conversations. And it auto-saves, so it should be good. Let's move back over here. Yeah, it's pretty late. I really enjoy this game, though. I think it's really unique. Also, if you have to go to sleep, you can. I totally understand. I'm also going to go to sleep. Because it is late. I appreciate you hanging out with me, though. It was really nice talking to you. Good night, Allie. Thank you so much. All right. I will see you guys all back here for Alone in the Dark. I'm also very tired. Okay. Bye-bye.